All right. So it's real, to me, it's common sense. Um, what the media is doing with bringing up Megan Thee Stallion out of nowhere when the Diddy case started, and then now bringing up Halle Bailey, making a spectacle out of these incidents. It's very tied together, and it's real obvious that they're trying to paint a narrative about black male degeneracy and behavior. They're painting a narrative right now. They're trying to paint a picture about what's acceptable behavior, what's going to not be tolerated, and what can be tolerated. That's what I'm getting, because we have two black women being talked about right now who were victims of DD. Okay. Um, Simultaneously, while the Diddy case is going on, and it's a high profile case, and you have a black man being accused of assaulting a woman who doesn't physically present as black. So, yeah, it's definitely some trolling going on. I mean, it looks really fake to me. Like it looked like all orchestrated. But the bottom line is, Negroes are degenerate psychopaths. I mean, that's really how we all should be looking at the overall picture. Is that these dudes are they're unhinged, they're psychotic, they're unattractive, they shouldn't be desirable to any group of women at this point. I don't even understand how any woman could want, to who would even find these males attractive, who would even be considering having children with them. It just don't make no sense. That's why I'm not having nothing to do with Gen Z. Because if Gen Z find that DDG and Halle Bailey crap attractive, like they think that's couple goals, that's the kind of lifestyle they want, I'm not dealing with those females. They about to be, like I said, they're going to be on their own dealing with these situations. They're not about to have no backup, because nobody's about to be in their drama. Because what these little girls are doing, they people telling them, trying to let them, give them the knowledge that these dudes are weird. They're degenerate. They're abusive. They're crazy. They're psychotic. They emasculated. They're not normal. And they get warned, and they still doing. They want to be grown, and do what they want to do. So they just gonna be doing what they want to do and gonna be suffering alone, because it's these white people are making it real clear that they're not going to care. They're not going to tolerate black female complaints of domestic violence. Like, they making it real clear that black women are not to be taken seriously. So I know for a fact that we all tried to warn Halle Bailey. She was warned before she got pregnant. So these little girls, they think they know everything. They think they real smart and they real tough. So hey, because they don't understand the sad part is they see the world in a really fake way that's not realistic. They don't see how they not black women are not teaching their daughters to look at the numbers, look at the stats, look at these Negroes on paper. That'll give you a clear picture of what you're dealing with. That needle in a haystack, that Prince Charming, nice, educated man doesn't exist. It's not real. That's a fantasy. That's ain't a that's fake. That's propaganda. That's not real. You're not getting no dude like that. These dudes are not wired right. They not masculine. They don't know how to take care of anything. They're hyper emotional. They put their desires and emotions above all. They don't have any discipline. These little girls don't understand that because they don't know what a real man look like, and they never going to understand because they don't have real men around them to demonstrate to them how a real man is supposed to behave. So they're going to keep dating dudes like DDG, Diddy, and all the rest of these little freaking weirdos. That's the type of dudes they're going to keep getting involved with because that's all that's out there. That's why nothing else is being promoted. You don't see no other type of male being promoted. I mean, look at the internet. Look at how many DDGs are on the internet supporting his ass. That's the culture. That's the community. That's the majority of males that you're going to run into. I mean, they showing you on the internet. This is the move. Where are the functional normal ones? There is none because this is all that's left. This is all that's being reproduced. That shit is trash. And if you keep having babies with these dudes, you're gonna get what you bargaining for. Keep trying to look for these males to romance and wine and dine and romance you, and you're gonna get your stupid ass left a single mother by degenerate garbage, and you're not gonna have no backup because that whole community, that's black people don't have no community. When they started blaming black women for everything, when you seen black women being the center focus of every conversation, that's when you should have been alert that you don't have no community. Because they individualize black women like they lump black women together for negative shit and then individualize them when it comes to support. Like, no, you that's your problem. They isolate them from any community thinking. It's like, no, you're the problem. That's your child. These dudes are disgusting. They're unattractive. They're weird and primitive, as I said. And they on the internet showing it. They in the comments. You see them talking. You see how dirty they look in real life. This is real. That shit is what you see. And you got the numbers for you too. Because all you got to do is look at that paper and read their statistics. They're not going nowhere. Halle Bailey was warned. Her ignorant ass sister was warned. So nobody cares about them. The public doesn't give a damn about them. Other black women don't care about Halle Bailey. We don't care about that little girl. She's mentally delayed. It's something we can see something ain't right upstairs. She's not sophisticated. So she not having no backup. Like, people seeing the story, we believe it, of course. Of course. We'll never give these Negroes the benefit of the doubt, especially if you have any common sense. Nobody's never gonna believe no Negro is no victim. Cause it ain't prevalent, so it doesn't happen. So therefore, nobody's gonna believe that anybody's lying on anybody. Like, we're not gonna believe Megan really was lying on tour. We're not never gonna believe Halle is lying on DDG or any other allegations. We're not gonna not believe what was being alleged. It's nothing that's gonna make us not believe it. Period. So they can keep trying to gaslight black women because that's what they're doing in the media. They're trying to gaslight black women's conversations about it. They trying to say no, you're not real victims. No, it's your fault. They just trying to find a way to badger black women into dealing with these ashy ass niggas, and empathizing and sympathizing with these girls who keep getting themselves in these situations. And it's like, no, we're not empathizing and sympathizing with shit. We know these Negroes are pieces of shit. We know that they beat black women up and kill black women every 6 hours. So that's already showing the DV rate is very high. That's already documented. So you're not innocent, and you'll never look that way to the public. So you bitch ass niggas are losers. It's time to like I said, the only way that your tactics will work where you trying to act like you're not like you are in the media and on paper. The only way that it'll work is if you dealing with someone who's dumb and uneducated and don't know about your stats and don't read and don't comprehend. They the only ones gonna fall for anything that's romanticizing you degenerate ass males. Because intelligent women gonna look at their surroundings, they're gonna look on paper, they're gonna read, and they're gonna know who are the most violent. Black males. Who are the most women suffering from DV? Black women. It's just real simple. It's just out there. It ain't nothing. It's out there. The numbers are out there. The statistics are out there. The femicide rate. You got black femicide pages talking about it. It's rampant. So yeah, ain't nobody never gonna see these niggas as no damn innocent bystanders or victims of false allegations. Nigga, that shit might work with the white community where niggas always acting like they being falsely accused by white women of rape. But bitch, I personally believe everything that is alleged against niggas. Like when white women come out saying they got raped by a black dude, I automatically believe it. Like, yes, black males are sexually obsessed with white women, and they're sexually aggressive, and they're violent. So yeah, it's very plausible that these white women are mostly telling the truth. I don't see why it would be a lie. I mean, it don't. Do these males seem like they're not hypersexual? Do they seem like they're not obsessed with white women? Do it seem like they're not sexually predatory? Do it seem that way? Do it look that way? Is it how many of them are just walking around and minding their business and trying to love everyone and respect everyone, and no means no, and respecting women's choices and consent? How many Negroes are actually walking around acting like that? Not many. So yeah, they keep messing with white women. Like, I mean, you got to think about it. If white women are accusing them of rape all the time and it's always a lie the majority of the time, then why the hell do they continue dealing with white women then? They don't seem afraid to me. They don't seem like they're afraid of Becky accusing them of rape, especially not these celebrities, these rich black males. They clearly don't have a problem with white women at all. So if these allegations of rape are not true, it's really weird to me and odd to me that they keep dating white women and having sex with them and pursuing them for whatever they're pursuing them for, whether it be dating, sex, marriage, whatever. It's like, damn, how many times y'all have to be accused of rape to not find these women attractive? Because, I mean, they're clearly trying to take your asses to the cleaners. They're clearly, making the world think you're a pack of rapists, violent rapists, because they keep accusing you of these crimes. So why are you still dealing with them? It's probably because it's true. That's why. They know that they are rapists, and they know they're exactly what they're doing. And they're not trying to, they don't have no fear. They don't have no kind of fear or objection to dating white women at all, because they do want that cat, and they are obsessed like a wild beast over it. I really believe that shit. Can't nobody convince me of anything different based on what I see with my own two eyes. So yeah, I'm believing everything. Like with the whole Cassie case, the Diddy case, I definitely believe everything Cassie is saying. However, I know he did everything that she said he's doing. But I also know that some women like being beat up. They like being a man's possession. They like rich men. They like living a lavish lifestyle. They like, women be consenting to that type of stuff. And I also know that black women don't get no kind of sympathy or empathy from the public when we are attacked or assaulted or dealing with DV. We're told to shut up. We're told that we should have left. We're told that you should pick better. This is what they say to black women when they dealing with the stuff that Cassie went through. So that's why you really shouldn't. No one really should expect a lot of sympathy from black women when it comes to this case, because black women are gaslit about rape and DV and everything else so bad that I don't think black women have a clear understanding of right and wrong when it comes to that type of shit. Like black women saying, oh, being very uh not cautious, but being accusatory against Cassie makes perfectly good sense to me, because that's what the community teaches black women. It teaches black women to always tell the female that she's not a victim, always see her as the problem, always it just teach the community teaches black women to gaslight other women. So it's normal behavior for black women to be gaslighting Cassie's situation, because first of all, she didn't end up dead like Kim Porter. So he didn't do anything where he killed her or anything, and she got $20 million. So to us, that looks suspect, because we don't see no $20 million when black women get beat up and raped. So that's why we looking at it funny, because we like, damn, she walked away and she got $20 million. But black women get beat up and killed every 6 hours and nothing happens. Don't nobody say anything. Don't nobody do anything. And black women get gaslit as an entire community, where our femicide pages are being ran by other black women. Our stories of getting murdered and raped and killed at the rate that we do is told by other black women. The regular news outlets don't even speak of black femicide. They act like it don't even exist. They sweep it under the rug. So, yeah, that makes sense that we would not see this as we wouldn't be empathetic. Because why would the hell would we be empathetic? You walked away, you got $20 million, you got the whole public on your side just because you're not black. Because we know if you were a black woman, your ass would be ripped apart about wanting money, getting money, having sex. Oh, they would rip a black woman apart for all of this shit. They would have been tore her ass apart and her whole story apart. And the whole goal would have been, if Cassie was black, the whole goal would have been to tear her story apart. They would have been that would have been the whole point, is to dismantle every allegation that she's making. Destroy her character, paint her as a slut and a whore. Same thing they did to Megan Thee Stallion when she was in court. When she was taking the stand, they tried to rip her apart. That was their whole goal, is to try to make her look like a slut, a hoe, messing with her friend's man. Just they tried to rip her to shreds for getting shot. I already said black women need to stop having kids, because black women are sick in the head. I told y'all, black women are traumatized. They're psychologically abused on the highest level. The whole world is literally in on gaslighting black women about our own abuse in our own community, Because if these people can't sexually exploit us, they that's a part of the system, so these other people can benefit and make money off of the black community. So they literally, everyone is literally in on gaslighting black women. Everybody chimes in when we have cases against, like if we have, go to, just like with, like I said, with Megan Thee Stallion, everybody was harassing her for no reason. They still trying to harass her now. They still bringing up shit and trying to call her a liar now. So they not gonna stop. That's harassment. That's gaslighting. That's what they do to the whole black community. Anytime black women are in the spotlight and it's a high profile case, black women are always never the victim. They always minimize whatever black women are going through, and then they try to act like black women deserved it or make excuses for why the black woman didn't do this, she didn't do that, she's into this, doing that. That's what they do every fucking time. So black women are delusional and psychotic. So they don't need to be raising no damn daughters because they're traumatized. Black women don't even realize that they shouldn't be gaslighting anyone in this situation, and they always should be on the woman's side because of how much DV they face in their own community. They don't even understand that's thinking that way and moving that way protects their own daughters. Like if you create a narrative that black women are not to be trusted or believed when they being abused, then you putting a target on your own daughter's back. Because if you perpetuate that, then that's what's going to happen to your daughters. But I don't really think black women like female children. I don't. I really think black women are jealous and psychotic and obsessed with every female around them. That's how black women act. They act like they are in competition, a sexual competition with all females. And they they internalize their own hatred, female hatred. They internalize misogyny and all of it. They do. They internalize it. They perpetuate it on the other black women. So just like black women get gaslit, they start teaching that gaslighting tactic to their offspring. They do the same thing to their offspring. Because Negro, black males are they're psychotic. These motherfuckers, I'm telling y'all that they're narcissistic sociopaths. So these nignogs work as a collective to gaslight black women into harass black women, gaslight black women, mentally terrorize and abuse black women, physically attack black women. Black males work as a collective. And you can see it in real time on the internet because the internet is their sanctuary to do this. You can physically see them doing it. Like they've been doing it, but you wasn't able to see how they do it and see them clearly doing it like you can now because of the internet. You see how anytime there's an accusation that a black woman is making, all of these Nicknog podcast niggas all join together and trying to gaslight the black woman for whatever she says. It's like the bitches, they whole channel is based is for that. They whole damn channel is for it. A lot of these ashy beasts, their whole channel is just predicated on cyber stalking black females. Like we see it with our own two eyes. They whole channel, all they talk about is black women. All of that is a gaslighting tactic. Because what do they talk about when they're talking about black women? When they're speaking on black women, what are they usually talking about? Gaslighting black women about dating up, gaslighting black women about dating down, gaslighting black women about black statistics, gaslighting a black woman about domestic violence, gaslighting black women about pregnancy, Anything. I don't give a fuck what it is. They whole channel is a gaslighting tactic. The whole black community is fucked up. And these little nasty parasitic ass nasty roaches, they keep coming out here and running their mouth like they're gonna change what we know. Like this how psychotic these bitches are. They not gonna say anything because I'm gonna keep blocking their asses out of here. But anyway, yeah, so they just that's they tactic, just like they trying to do when they keep coming in here running their mouth. They try to gaslight this conversation too. They do this 24 hours a damn day. Yeah, we know. We know, and ain't none of these bitches gonna do about it. They just troll on the internet, but they don't have no power outside of that shit because they're not gonna make us do anything. They're not gonna stop us from talking, and they're not gonna stop us from knowing that we're not giving birth and we don't fuck with these fools. So they don't really have no power. Their power is the internet and running their fucking mouth until they get blocked. Pretty much. So they just powerless ass bitches with no life. And it's fun to watch because they're psychotic, deranged, lunatics. So yeah, y'all. I mean, y'all know what it is. These fucking faggot ass males, and like I said, they just don't. You black women are not liked. They don't mess with you. Black women are gaslit about that too, because it's like they don't understand all these males care about. You have to understand how many hundreds of years that you were a sex slave. Like you literally were forced into labor, forced into reproducing, forced into doing free labor so these other bitches can benefit. So literally this is how the whole world see you. You only been like, you really need to study history and understand that it was only a short period of time where you were actually free. You know what I'm saying? Like after Jim Crow, you need to study the history of slavery, Jim Crow, all these racist practices, and realize that it was only a small time in history where your ass was actually able to consent to sex and get a job and build your finances up and get an education, a higher education. And y'all really think y'all asses is living, y'all really think y'all above something, or you on the same playing field as everybody else, when none of these people in this society ever seen you that way and still don't to this day. And you can look at your numbers and see that that's the case. Look at your stats. Look at how much you annually earn. Like, come on now. They don't they don't they know what the hell they doing. They know what the hell they doing. So yeah, they don't take black free female autonomy seriously. You know, they just letting black women play around and shit. It's like they basically let one generation feel free or feel like, just try to gas them up. And then now the shit out of control because they can't control black women the way the fuck they want to. So they trying to go back to their old tactics. And y'all need to realize that shit. That's all this shit is. It's a tactic to go back to slavery. It's a tactic to take away black women's autonomy. That's what these bitches are doing. Most of the Diddy stuff, excuse me, most of the Diddy conversation is about his sexual degeneracy. Realize that they want us to be They want us to know and be knowledgeable of Diddy's sexual perversion. Like, it's something that they really want heavily promoted because they want us talking about it. They want us. It's like basically they're trying to normalize these degenerate sexual acts with these nignogs. Like, they trying to normalize it. Just like I told y'all, they was trying to normalize black women dating effeminate, emasculated, gay looking men. Well, gay men, not gay looking, but just gay men. And they was trying to normalize that shit. Now they trying to normalize niggas just being weird and freaky and nasty and shit. Cause they trying to norm, cause they know that these niggas are disgusting. So they trying to normalize that to women, that this is what you should like. Like, this is normal. This sexual degeneracy is normal. Like, this is something you need to get used to. You know what I'm saying? You should be accustomed to this type of perverted ass acts because this is how Negroes are. So if we normalize it to you and make it seem like this is a normal sexual, behavior, then you'll still deal with these Negroes and still be trying to build something with them, which I don't know what the hell you possibly could be thinking you gonna build with them. The reason why it's all this DDG stuff and Cassie stuff is because they want y'all to see it. Duh, it's propaganda. They want black women to see it. So they keep recommending it because you know why? You know what they're doing? They're trying to psychologically traumatize and brainwash your ass because they want you looking at the DDG and Halle Bailey situation. They want you to see the comments. They want you to see what people are saying because they're mainly dehumanizing Halle Bailey and you know using her to harass black women pretty much, like using Halle Bailey to gaslight black women about DV. That's what they're doing. They making all comments about, oh, she just don't want him to see his child. Oh, you black women always choosing thugs. They always saying the same dumbass shit over and over and over again. So the tactic is to convince you that you're the problem. It's the males you're choosing. It's you're the problem. Don't follow restraining order. Try to work it out. They always trying to convince you of shit that don't make no sense. They keep your ass on the hamster wheel of dealing with these Negroes when you shouldn't be dealing with them at all because they're fucking degenerate as a whole. I'm gonna tell you this: Gen Z are kids for life. Gen Z are never going to grow up. This is something I've been realizing and paying attention to. That generation, Gen Z, like they trying to stifle millennials' adulthood. I was just talking to one of my friends about that. I feel like millennial black women are getting gaslit and they treating us like we kids, like we're not grown and we're not competent. They keep trying to talk to us like we don't know what the fuck going on. We don't have no knowledge of anything. They try to gaslight us on our conversations and shit. But the bitches ain't gonna step to us in real life. So they pretty much leave us the fuck alone, stay the fuck out of our faces before they get fucked up in real life. Cause they know how we are. So they ain't trying to get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? With my generation of women. You know what I'm saying? So they don't do that shit in public. They do this stuff over the internet. Like all the gaslighting and talking to us like we damn children, like we not grown. I'm serious. It ain't funny because that's exactly what they be doing. Like because my generation, we are about throwing hands. That's really what we're about. Like we wasn't raised to be punks or docile or we were raised pretty tough and rough. That's just my whole generation. That's how we are. So we not to be talked to. You're not gonna talk to us stupid And that's what they really trying with black women of the newer generation, because they can do that. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't raised like us. They was raised more softer or something, like they was getting away with a lot of shit. They real confused. You know what I'm saying? They don't know any better, but we do. And it's like they be trying to check us and shit, and it ain't gonna fucking work. Cause they trying to, these motherfuckers, I feel like they're trying to come up with all these different tactics to try to control black women. Like I said, take our autonomy and make us do shit. So they trying to see what the fuck they can do. And which is why they trying to mess with my income and doing all the stuff they doing to F with me. Because they like, okay, what can we do to punk her ass? What can we do to break her down and make her, have control over her? We need to work night and day, 24 hours, to figure out what we need to do to this female to stop her from talking, to take away her any kind of freedom or freedom of thought, freedom of speech, any kind of confidence, any kind of anything she have. What, bitch, you can't do shit. That's what I'm trying to make these motherfuckers understand. My generation, you're not gonna do that with. We don't give a fuck what you do. That's why you have a lot of my generation going Butch Dyke. They don't care. They not giving a fuck. They not about to conform. They're not conforming to no bullshit. It ain't gonna happen. So I mean, they can keep trying, but bitch, you failed, motherfucker. Period. You fucking failed. It ain't going nothing. You can say whatever the fuck, bitch. This shit didn't work, dumb bitch. That's why the fuck you still here running your mouth, cause you ain't got nothing else, and it didn't work. So that's that, bitch. So you just pathetic. They ain't even grasping for straws. It's like they just stupid as hell, just dumb. Cause they're not doing shit, motherfucker. You're not gonna make us do shit, bitch. It's never gonna happen. It don't matter what you do. You're not gonna make us do nothing. Fucking punk, bitch. You're not talking either. You see how easy that is, bitch? You ain't saying shit. You're not gonna keep talking. You don't have no power at all. Like you ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm not even gonna see shit you saying, cause it's gonna keep getting blocked. So that's that. But anyway, the point is, they're psychotic. I mean, they're just unstable. They just some pathetic, miserable ass pieces of garbage. They know their life ain't shit. They ain't going nowhere. They know they ain't got no control. They whole society about to F up real bad. They about to lose money, birth rates, and every fucking thing else. This is why these pathetic bitches won't shut up in the first place. So anyway, like I said, these motherfuckers don't have nothing. And they know they're not going nowhere. And they know that also trying to control Gen Z ain't gonna do nothing, because they just gonna be loners who are struggling real bad. They gonna look stupid. Like this whole, them not being conscious of what's going on and being dumb as fuck. They just gonna be scrounging and scraping and just not knowing whether they coming or going. That's what's about to happen with them. And nobody's gonna fucking care. Who's gonna care? Nobody's gonna care. All I care about is the fact that I'm not being a part of that shit, and I don't give a fuck about what's about to happen to these bitches out here who are dumb. Period. Because they going to get set up. It's going to be what I said. What I said is going to happen. Like, that's how it's going to be. These dudes are a problem. So it don't matter what a black. I don't give a damn what the hell a black one. I don't care what she working at. I don't care. That's not going to matter anymore. Your kids will be slaves. I don't give a f who you think you are. You're not no super saver. You're not none of the shit that you think you are. All of that black girl magic crap that they fed you was a lie. You're not going to be able to do everything by yourself. You're not going to be able to navigate by yourself. You're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to raise them kids properly. It ain't going to happen. Your mind ain't right. The whole point is you don't think like me. That's my point. You have to take on this mentality in order for things to function correctly. And I know that for a fact. So if you're dumb as hell and think that everything cool and you're going to keep procreating with these fools, and they trying to normalize these degenerate motherfuckers, because as you can see, who's reprimanding them? Who's checking? Who's checking anybody here? These niggas ain't getting checked. That's why the hell you have males like Diddy. That's why you had that shit in the first place. They ain't got checked. So that's why you had this shit. I don't give a fuck about no Tupac. Who gives a fuck about Tupac? He's dead now. So nobody even cares about that. That's so irrelevant to the whole conversation. Tupac was just as degenerate. He was just as, fucked up as the rest of them fools. That's why he ended up dead. He didn't have enough sense to not be around certain people and certain things. He was popping off and, he got into the fight. We saw what happened. He was stupid. And it's like, I don't even want to, I have sympathy for the situation because he was 20, what was he, 20, 26 or something? Like, he was young as hell, so he was in his young mind frame and was doing stupid stuff and got killed like most of these Negroes do. They die young as hell because they like to be in gangs and fight. So, that's nothing new. But I'm just saying, like, that Negro don't need to be praised. He's just as fucked up. And he was messing with white women too. So all these Negroes that be rapping about being against all of this stuff, being pro blackity black, and then he was one of them too. He was a fake hotel. I know the truth about all these Negroes. It's just that I have a soft spot for certain black males of a different generation, just because I understand them a little bit better. Who gives y'all people just saying dumb stuff in here. I don't care about this ain't no romantic conversation, so I don't care about who liked Tupac and who wanted to date him. This is not what we're talking about. None of that stuff matters. And I don't trust any Negro. I feel like at this point, y'all really shouldn't trust any black male in Hollywood that was even in Hollywood. None of them can be trusted. You don't know what the hell they were into. Y'all, you know how the industry is. So y'all already know that it is what it is with these Negroes in Hollywood, and I wouldn't be romanticizing any of them because they're pathetic. You know, they just really are. It ain't nothing to romanticize. It ain't nothing, no Negro. Stop romanticizing Negroes. Stop trying to find one that you can say, oh look, well he told us about he's trying to help us. Like, stop doing that. That's pathetic and it's not true. These Negroes are out for self. They don't care about nothing. They're not about nothing. And any Negro that you see doing anything really out the way won't be living long anyway. He'll probably end up dead. And I get tired of y'all talking about it. Like, I get tired of y'all bringing up people who are dead or who are known to be not really about nothing they was talking about. It's just time to stop idolizing Negroes, and definitely it's time to start romanticizing them. That should have been not a thing. Because if anything, this shit teaching you right now in Hollywood, if anything this is teaching you is that these males are not to be romanticized, period. It ain't no looking at some of them like, oh, I wish I had this black guy. I wish I had this black dude. Oh, if I could just find a black man like him with a little bit of money and this. I mean, that's fake. That's called Hollywood smoke and mirrors. That's called public persona. It's for the public. But if you look at Negroes in their own community and their natural habitat, and you look at them on paper, then you'll see the raw truth, because that's what they really are. That's what represents the community. That other shit is fake. So, and y'all black women need to stop thinking you above shit too, because y'all, when I was talking about earlier that black women are traumatized, that's what y'all just live in la la land. Black women really think they done achieve some kind of status that they don't have. It's like they black women be talking and acting like they have a status, a high status in society, and they don't. And it's like trying to teach your kids that they have a certain status that they don't really have is traumatic. Like, that shouldn't even be happening. Like, the best thing you could do as a mother, as a parent, is teach your child about being black and what it really means. Period. Because sorry, boo, I don't know who the hell you think you raising the next Oprah Winfrey or some shit. And why would you want to? You know what they into. Only black people you have to look up to is these damn celebrities, and look at them. They freaking crazy. They into all kinds of shit. So they ain't nothing to idolize. I don't want nothing to do with what they got going on, to be honest. I don't think highly of black celebrities anymore. I don't. They might be talented, of course. They are talented. It's not like they not talented, but look at what they got to do to get their money, though. That we clearly Hollywood ain't about talent. That shit is about something else. So they ain't nothing to look up to. So you raising your child to look up to what? To aspire to be like what? That's a great question. You really should ask yourselves that when you're having kids. You don't have nothing to look up to because everything promoted to you is trash on purpose. You ain't got nothing to idolize or to emulate on purpose. They want you emulating trash. They want you to be trash. They want you to be garbage. They want you to consume trash. They want your kids to consume even more trash. Because look at, I do like blue Ivy and Rumi as a role model, I would hope, because the way Beyonce's raising them, in my eyes, it looks natural. So I wouldn't mind my daughter watching them and idolizing them now, but let's face it, we don't know what the hell gonna be going on when they grown. I don't know. I don't really mess with these celebrities no more. And when I look at the other ones from these Nicknall, the little biracial girls from these Nicknalls, because most of them be having biracial kids. So I mean, I'm like, hell no. I don't want my damn daughter looking at them damn kids and how they acting and stuff they doing. And the reality is, you don't really see no high status black kids like that. Rumi and Blue would be the only ones you would see, because all the other ones are not even black. So you don't even see no damn black children even being promoted. Think about that. Think about that shit. That's really a big deal. Why they don't promote black kids? They don't even showcase black kids. They showcase Gen Z being degenerate as hell, and that's it. But the kids are ignored. And then locally, I don't know. I don't know. It all depends on your city. Like what they got going on locally with black children, or if they have any popularized black children in your area who's doing something important. But even if they were, that your kids wouldn't be able to follow them like that unless they got a social media page. And let's face it, you get on social media, you look at these kids' pages, trash. It ain't even no competent kids doing nothing productive on social media. It's just not. I ain't seen it. Meanwhile, y'all follow these bitch ass. Y'all follow these black degenerate ass celebrity males. Y'all follow them and like them, and y'all idolize them. Y'all support them. Y'all go pay money to see these beasts. They don't even like you, and they don't even like black kids. Meanwhile, you think you have a community. Girl, no, you have degenerate males who are poor, primitive, and can't do anything and take care of themselves, and you're taking care of them. That's the community. That's the dynamic. That's how it is. It's only a few of them who are competent. It's not the majority, it's the minority. So when you see them being competent, that's a minority group. That's not how Negroes really are. That's just them Negroes, those individual black males who probably going around passing their dick around like hotcakes is what they usually do, because they can. They's going around trying to see how many women they can F. And they love it like this. They want it like this. This is what they encourage, because why? It works. Y'all keep ending up pregnant. You keep ending up in these cycles of dealing with garbage. You keep raising your kids by yourself, and then the cycle repeats. They love it. These Negroes have no interest in being productive. They don't have no interest in teaching black males masculinity. They don't incentivize teaching black male children masculinity. They don't even know what it is. They don't even feel like it's important. Man, we all tried to warn Holly Bailey. We tried to warn Simone Biles. She next. We ain't heard from her lately, but I bet you she next. She gonna do it. That nigga gonna do exactly to her what we said what was gonna happen. I even predicted that. I mean, I'm not a genius, but I definitely predicted that Offset was going to do what he's doing to Cardi B's dumbass. Like I said that on a video years ago, because she started whining the black women online saying, getting mad because black woman was clowning her on her going back to Offset after he cheated on her, after she blasted him for cheating on her. And I was like, bitch, he gonna do it again several times. He don't mess with you. You damn dummy. Like, you stupid as heck for trying to argue with black women online about your whack ass boyfriend, trying to make us empathize with you like we need to. When you threw that shoe at that black female, bitch, you think we gonna forget that? Nah, bitch, we're laughing at your ass. And we're gonna continue laughing at you as this nigga clown and drag your ass, because he's going to do it. And we also predicted, I think we as a collective predicted that Jeannie Mine Jeezy situation. We all said that marriage wasn't gonna last and that they were a joke. Like, we know what type of these females are dumb. Like, they really are slow and stupid. I don't know if they just dumb or if they just want to get their little 15 minutes of fame and don't care about the ramifications, because we know Negroes. We know them. We are related to them. You're stupid if you think that we didn't know that marriage wasn't gonna last and that he was gonna clown your ass. Girl, Jeezy is not the type, not the fathering type. He's not the husband type. He's not what you was trying to make him out to be. That wasn't never gonna happen. We know hood rats when we see them, and we know when a Nignog's penis for the streets. We're not stupid. So anytime you try to romanticize that garbage, we're going to laugh at you and we're going to predict failure. Why? Because we deal with these hood rats all the time. That's all that's really in the black community. So when these fools think they got a needle in the haystack and they got something on God-fearing, loving male who dresses and acts like Jeezy, that shit is comical to us. We think that's funny. And we think it's funny that they think that we don't know that those Negroes are using y'all as sexual objects and just skeeting off of y'all. Like, you really think we think these dudes love you? They don't love you. If they were a non-black woman, we know they don't love you. We know they're not with you for love. They with you for you not being black. Duh. And we know it's all kinds of dysfunctions around that kind of crap. So if he has that kind of mentality, we know that he probably gay, fruity in the booty, or he abusive, or he crazy, or he's emasculated, effeminized, hyper emotional. That's what comes along with Negroes who date interracially. We know their type, and we don't like those dudes. We don't even want them. That's why they be dating interracially, because black women legit don't like them. That's just not the narrative being spun, because it's not. It doesn't make Negroes look favorable. It don't make them look good. It don't make them look popular. So the narrative is that, oh, he left the black woman for a white girl, or he don't like black women. But really the truth is we don't like him, and he's a reject because he's weird. It's something wrong with him. He off, and we don't like him. He probably tried to date black females. It just didn't work out because we don't find him attractive. But like I said, they just want to spin a narrative to make Negroes seem more favorable so they won't look like the lames they really are. Because if the narrative is that black women don't like Negroes, then they just a joke at that point. And all of this harassing black women and trying to one-up black women, trying to compete with black women, do all the stuff that these weirdos are doing, it wouldn't work because the narrative wouldn't be on their side. The narrative would be against them. So then they would look like the rejects they actually are. because these are facts. Like, we're dumping these dudes, we're dumping them. We don't want to be with them. Do you know black women get killed every 6 hours for trying to leave a nigga dog? This is real. This is documented. Black women don't want these dudes. They're not getting killed because they stole some money. They're not getting killed because they beat up somebody homeboy or a friend. They're not getting beat up. I mean, they're not getting killed because those type of situations, or stole somebody drugs. Then that might be some of them crackheads probably getting killed over that. But that's not the main reason. That's DV when black women get killed every 6 hours. Those are DV rates. And most of the time, the black woman don't want to be with the black male anymore. She trying to leave the relationship. She don't want to be with him no more. So that's proof right there that black women don't even want to be with these fools. They're not desirable. Period. They're not desirable. We don't give a F what they look like. They can keep trying to gas up their appearance and gas up their penis size, stuff that don't matter and we don't care about, and is a blatant lie. But that ain't gonna work because we know the real truth. Black women know the real truth. We know we don't want these dudes. We know the truth. We don't want them. We get with them and they get on our nerves and they cause problems and they start stressing us out, and then we want them to leave. That's the truth. Ain't nobody getting dumped. We might be getting played, but we ain't getting dumped. Now, black women, yeah, they get played, cheated on, and dude trying to run up your money and don't want to give you no money and stuff like that. I mean, I ain't dealing with that shit, but black women deal with that shit. So yeah, that does happen, but dumped, that's not what's going on. Ain't no black woman getting left. Who the fuck getting left? These damn black women ain't getting left. They fucking don't want to deal with these dudes. They be getting their number changed, moving to other cities and shit. They have to. I'm trying to lie and spin a narrative talking about something they leaving black women out. Y'all, I wish the hell they would. We wish they did. A lot of black women wish they would. That's why you had black women saying, nigga, we will buy y'all passports. Like, y'all niggas are not moving fast enough. This threat is getting out of hand because we really want y'all to leave. We trying to make it right for you. We want you going. Get out of our neighborhoods. Because I feel like a damn KKK Klansman. I want them to fuck out of my whole neighborhood. I can't stand it. I be like thinking like black women, damn, don't y'all understand if y'all eliminate these Negroes, we could live in a nice area? Don't y'all understand that? It would never feel like the hood if they wasn't living there. Don't y'all realize that? Like, they talk all this issue about, I don't want to live in the hood. That's because of Negroes. I've been trying to make y'all understand that. It's the Negro that make it the hood. He make it the hood. If he's not there, it won't be no damn hood. So you won't have to feel like you living in a piece of trash. If this nigga leaves. It's just the God's honest truth, and y'all just don't want to accept that shit. Y'all know that the hood, I know here in my city, when the Negroes start dying in large numbers or getting incarcerated in large numbers, the community start looking real good in certain areas in my city. It got cleaned up real well. And then I think about the 90s when these niggas was running amok and how terrible and disgusting everything was. And I was like, damn, it really was. It's really niggas. This is real. I ain't just saying that shit. I can see it with my own two eyes. When they not there, it's transformed. Because it's being clean because the women cleaned it up. They keep it clean when they not there. They just dirty. The old people know. The old people, the elderly know. They don't want to live next to no young black people. They don't. Y'all know that's the truth. They don't. They go live in an area and they'll exclude young people of a certain age from even living in that area because black elderly people know they don't want to live next to no Negro. They don't care about living next to no black woman. They just don't want to live next to black women because they know that the black women gonna bring them Negroes to their neighborhood. That's why they don't want black women there. It don't be really the black women specifically. It's just it's her link to Negroes that people be having a problem with. Oh God, here come LaQuisha and Devontae. She know that nigga coming, and they like, nah, LaQuisha, get your ass on. But they want to have all that energy for black women instead of these Negroes who they really should be having that energy for. It shouldn't be you. Why you treating LaQuisha really? She the problem, but she not really technically the issue. And it's embarrassing to know that shit. And then the black women keep making arguments for trying to build a community with Negroes, like trying to make it work and make it look good and make people stop talking negative about the black community. Bitch, they're not going to stop talking about it because it's prevalent. Sorry, like what you want people to do? They're not going to keep. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to lie to you. They're not going to make you feel good and make you feel like it ain't that it's a nice, beautiful place to be. No, the hell they're not. Look at these fools on the internet. Oh my God, y'all, the internet. Look at what these bastards did to the internet. The internet used to be a great place to be. Do you know that the internet used to be fun? It used to be fun to get on the internet. It used to be fun before these niggas start running their goddamn mouth. It used to be games and people playing games on the internet and creating little chat groups about gaming and having fun, planning trips, posting pictures of their vacations, networking, making money, downloading music. It used to be a nice place. But look at what Negroes did to it. Now all you see is these emasculated bitches dressing up like females and trying to be funny when they not even funny. Like, they turn the internet into some other shit. Then they keep doing these ashy ass skits. You're not funny. Like, go sit your broke ass down. What the hell make every Negro think he funny and entertaining? Now every Negro can be entertaining. Why? It used to have talent to be recognized and be a recognized person, influencer, or someone on, even not really necessarily on the internet, but just in entertainment. You used to have to be funny. You used to have to be on point. Now any nigga can do it, and they not even funny. Now they starting to do weird stuff like these little weird skits, stalking women in the streets and stuff. They starting to take their obsession and weird ass predatory psychotic behavior. They starting to take it to another lane now, because now it's not even just them dressing up like women, putting up on wigs and trying to be fake funny. Now they doing other weird ass shit, and it's just gonna keep transforming into weirder and weirder shit because they not normal. And they letting these Negroes run amok. They letting all these niggas have clout when it shouldn't. All of them shouldn't be having no clout. You should have been able to. We should have been able to decide who the hell is relevant and who the hell is not. Now we don't have a decision anymore. Now you got other pieces of crap controlling what's relevant to the culture and what's not, instead of the people. So now every weirdo think they somebody important, and then they all make these weirdos look like they have all these followers when really they don't. Ain't nobody watching that shit. Why would somebody watch that? Why would somebody be entertained by that garbage? And then it's just like minimizing people's original thoughts. Like, it's minimizing people's intelligence because they just being fed what is popular, what is relevant, instead of them making the decision that this shit is whack. You're not funny. You're corny and weird, and that's not funny. And it's not cool either. And it shouldn't be accepted either. Get the fuck off the internet. Get off. We can't get these fools off because they like a disease. They spread disease everywhere. You can't even clown nobody and get them off of the internet anymore like you used to. You're wag. We don't want to see boo. We don't want to see you. You can't do that anymore. And they'll just keep recommending the stuff to you over and over and over again and shit. You don't have no say. I mean, you can scroll, but this shit is just disgusting now. Because it ain't no standard. These other, if you have a main people who are actually funny, who have talent, who really doing something, they set a bar and a standard. And it's like we don't have a bar anymore. And I don't like that. It just gets on my nerves. They just so annoying. They're like, stop spreading around that effeminate, emasculated punk bitch energy. Stop spreading that shit the fuck around. Stop spreading that around like it's normal. These podcast bitches, like these argumentative ass, emasculated little bitch. Why are you spreading that shit around? Shut it down. They need to be laughed off the internet. Treated like crap. Fucking dusty ass. That's why these bitch ass niggas, they getting what they deserve though. Cause this shit done backfired on their ass. Nobody likes niggas no more. You're not attractive, you weirdos. And it ain't never going back to you ever having no clout. So you ruined yourself. That's what I love about it. Karma's a bitch. All of that stalking black women backfired on their goofy ass. They thought they were doing something. They thought that was gonna give them some clout and some hype and shit. They thought they was gonna make themselves more desirable by talking shit like little girls. But now you're a clown and you ain't gonna fix it neither because unfixable. You exposed yourself because you was that damn dumb to do it. All you had to do was keep your mouth closed and not say shit. But you wanted to ring your mouth. You wanted to tell the truth that you gay, you emasculated, you don't have no money, you want women to take care of you. You done exposed yourself to the core. It ain't even nothing left to dissect. All we see it now is Negroes being exposed for their sexual degeneracy. Like I already know black males are sexually degenerate. I already know that. I don't need to even see the Diddy stuff and all of that. I already know. And the real tea is they really like kids, but that's for me, that's been my experience. Like, that's been my experience. So all of the Diddy wanting to pay escorts to watch them have sex with his girl. Nah, they ain't really what the hell I've seen go down. Most of these Negroes, their mentality is like a child. So that's a big red flag. When a male's acting like a child, that's a red flag to not have him around your kids alone. Period. It's not normal for a grown man to identify as a child mentally. So if he has childlike tendencies, keep him from around your kids. Period. That's a red flag. Because if he can't, as a grown man, if he can't stimulate a grown woman's mind and body, then you know where he gonna go, right? Because he don't have no masculinity to attract grown women to him. He don't know how to do it. So he just gonna naturally gravitate to younger. You know what I'm saying? So it's just something to be cautious of. Because let me tell you about these niggas. They might have the mindset of a child, but they have the sexual urges as a grown man. So that's a problem. You have a child mind, but sexual urges like a man ain't normal. Bad combination. So I'm telling you that right now. That's why I usually pay attention to Negroes. Is I don't always pay attention to that shit. I don't even deal with them. You know what I'm saying? There ain't even no reason to even really deal with them. Notice how hypersexual a lot of black women are. That's the culture. The culture is hypersexuality. That's all they rap about. That's all they've been talking about for decades. They're very hypersexual and predatory. And then the women act disgustingly hypersexual, obviously to appease them. So they can't even be regular. They just hypersexual, got the titties out, the cat out, just nasty and raunchy looking. That's where you get all those raunchy looking black women from. That's how they was raised. That's their mindset. Obviously, their daddy didn't teach them. They wasn't trained, groomed to come to not be hypersexual. So I don't mess with them, y'all. I already told y'all they some weirdos. I remember I made a video. I mean, I did a live along a while ago, talking about that dude, that teacher that was having those little girls cutting his hair, and how weird that shit was. And that's why I don't trust niggas around my damn child. Cause like birthing kids in the black community is like birthing them in the lion's den. It's like you just asking for it. Pretty much, because they fucking weird. So yeah, that Diddy shit. I just noticing how they normalizing black male sexual degeneracy. They normalizing it. It's just something that's going on right now. It's like every time you turn around, a black man's getting accused of raping a white woman, being a freak, being a degenerate. But the pedophile thing, they ain't really speaking on that part. They want to keep that under wraps. But yeah. But yeah. They definitely want to keep that shit under wraps. Cause that's what's really going on. Black women, that's the main thing black women be turning a blind eye to is that pedophile thing. Cause they try to avoid it. Cause they know that every Negro around them make them feel uncomfortable, but they don't want to say nothing. They try to act like that's not, a real thing. Like you feel real comfortable around all black dudes. You don't feel like all of them are trying to sexualize you in a certain type of way. You just feel like, you know what I'm saying? They just normal. Like I ain't never felt like that. I don't have the luxury. So I ain't never felt comfortable around it. I ain't never felt like, oh, he's just a nice guy. And we're just friends. And we just, nah. It ain't never that. But anyway, I ain't special. It's just how niggas is. I know how the fuck they are. Little fucking weirdos. That's why I don't want to deal with them at all. I've been having to tell them in my city, it's so many of them. Just they like the devil, y'all, because they just be walking around. I mean, they just be walking around like harassing people. They be in my city. They walk in the street like they want to get hit by a car. They don't even be caring. They'll just walk cross the street without giving a damn, and they'll walk really slow like they don't give a shit. And then they'll ask for money. They always asking for money, and then trying to harass people who don't want to give them no money. It's just so many of them. It's crazy. Then you had them few little white people trying to offset and shit. Like, you have a few little white people with signs and holding up signs and stuff. But I feel like they just out there to offset them niggas, them Negroes who are sitting out there in droves. There's something wrong with their ass, period. There's something wrong with them. And we can blame white people because, yeah, they're a part of it. But you don't have to be a part of it. That's the beauty of it. Who gives a damn who's a part of it? Who gives a damn who's orchestrating it? Whether it's the Negro or the white people, who gives a damn? I don't really care. I just know I don't mess with it, and it is what it is. It's just real simple. And I'm not doing no mama bear shit with none of these females. You ain't having no mama bear. So if you stupid enough to keep procreating with these retards, then like I said, you're gonna be dealing with that alone, and nobody's gonna care. Nobody, because that Hollywood stuff is fake. All of that attention being put on these women for um putting out these allegations against these dudes. In real life, you ain't getting that type of attention. That's just those women because they celebrities and whatever. But in real life, you don't get attention for that. You just get left by yourself. Um, I think Puffy going to jail because what y'all have to realize, I don't care. I know they trying to spin it now like the defense is making a good case against Cassie, and they try to stir it up to make y'all think that, well, he's not on trial for DV and all of that bullcrap. They keep spinning this narrative and this tone, you know, about the case and about how the prosecution is not really drilling home the racketeering and all of that type of, the other charges, the criminal charges. But what y'all have to realize is that this is not about that. This is about white males trying to flex, and that's how you should look at it. So it's not really about the law. White people trying to flex their privilege and power right now. They trying to assert their superiority over other people. So they trying to prove that they gonna do whatever the hell they want to whenever they want to. In my opinion, that's what they just doing in general. So I feel like that's what this case is about. It's about white people, and they don't like Negroes, and they want to make a example out of Negroes. Like, we don't give a damn what you talking about. We don't care that our own race is accused of these things and be doing these things and getting away with it. We don't give a fuck. What we want to, the precedent that we trying to set is that you Negroes are subjugated. We dominate you. We control you. We'll decide whether you, whatever you're doing, we're going to decide whether you free or not free. And we're going to control the narrative about the situation, and there's nothing you're going to do about it. So I feel like that's the narrative, and that's why he's not going to be walking. He's going to jail. Period. Because they not about to... no matter how bad things get with the Negro, they not letting Negroes just walk around and do whatever the hell they want. They're not going to ever make no black male think that he can do whatever the hell he want. Because at this point, they feel like they need to check Negroes. Like, you're not going to do whatever you want. So we will take control. So it's really a pissing contest. And of course, the Negro is going to lose that contest every time. Because, I mean, really, Negroes are not challenging these white men. They're not flexing at all. They weak and dominated. They already done, really. But white males just want to drill the point. And I feel like these white males want to be seen as the hero, too. Because that's all they give a fuck is trying to compete with Negroes by trying to make them look degenerate so that these white males can look like they're super saver hoe. Which is what Cassie is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's what she representing. Because she was with Diddy and now she with that white dude and have her 3 little kids with the white dude and acting like she having a great, perfect little life now that she got a white man. Is that not the narrative? Is that not what we seeing, what we getting out of this whole thing? Because that's what I'm getting out of it. Here comes the white man to save the day once again. Like, get the fuck out of here with that lame ass shit. Like, the white man's always the hero. Yeah, the Negro, he might look flashy, he might have all the gadgets, and he might have all the swag and all of this and that. But white males are better. We're better people. We're more protective. We're connected to power and privilege. That's what they're doing right now. It's a flexing tactic that I don't give a fuck about. Because all I see is a pack of inferior ass bitches on the internet harassing black women for dear life. Ain't nothing fucking better about you. You actually a degenerate, psychotic bitch. See, when you know these fools for real on a real level, then you know all of that is a crock of shit. Hell, all you gotta do is get on the internet and see them stalking Blue Ivy. You know how many white dudes I be seeing making little derogatory comments about Beyonce's daughter on some weird stuff, like they just be harassing that little girl for no reason. I'm like, what the hell? Why do so many white dudes be talking junk about this little girl? Like, she's just a little girl. She ain't did nothing. Like, what you mad for? You know what they mad for? I'm gonna tell you what they mad for. They don't like privileged people who are not them. That's what they really be mad at with Blue Ivy and Rumi. I mean, all of those kids. They don't like privileged black kids. They feel like that's a threat, and they feel like they're jealous of privileged black kids because it's like you black people got the talent, you're cool, you're fashionable, you this, you that, but we white people have the privilege, and we're supposed to be better. So what Blue Ivy and Rumi and Sir represent is their inferiority complex because those kids are privileged too, and they don't like privileged black kids. They be competing with black kids. They compete with black people in general, but they are stooped so low to competing with a literal black child that ain't did nothing to them. Saying, "Oh, you're not talented. Oh, she's ugly. And she looks just like her dad." Ugh, all of this shit. A hating ass bitch, hating on a child because you're jealous because that child comes from a wealthy family or a famous family. Wow, wow. That's what y'all doing on the internet. Wow. But I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked because I've seen it so much on the internet. Like, I've seen these white males stalking black women on the internet for the last well over a decade. I sat and watched them do it for years and years and years. And of course, they stalking me, so that's the direct connection to that. But, you know, I seen them stalking other black women too. Like, they'll be on a black woman's comments stalking black women about our hair, how we look, all of that. Like a whole bitch. And I just don't understand. You know, I do understand why some black women want to date them and shit because you are literally trapped and you literally are subjugated. It's kind of like rape. You know, you're just in a situation where you don't really have a lot of options. But they're never the option. I'm going to tell you that right now. But you can do whatever you want to do, though. Um, White people hate on black people 24/7. And I ain't talking about jealousy, hate, like just running their mouth on the internet. I'm talking about full blown stalking, surveillancing, watching, profiling all day long. They do it even when you go, like if you go somewhere and you walk into an environment that's predominantly white, they sizing your ass up as soon as you come through the door. They always sizing you up. They're psychotic. This is a pack of psychotic, deranged ass weirdos try to make you acknowledge their weird ass. Like, they be trying to make you acknowledge them, trying to force you to see them. Bitch, you ain't shit to me. Get the hell out of my face. You ain't shit. I don't give a fuck about you. They obsessed with black people. This shit nasty. Like, don't y'all see how obsessed the media is with black dudes? Don't y'all find that a little weird and freaky? They stay pressed about black males. They be making so much money off of talking about Negroes and what they're doing. And that's really all social media is about these days, is talking about black people. These irrelevant mother effers don't even have their own culture and life at this point. I just don't understand why in the hell, just like Pierce Morgan interviewing Kanye. Why are you talking to him? Why are you talking to him? Like, he's clearly nuts. Y'all said he was crazy. So why in the hell are you talking to him, dumb man? Why you keep trying to ask for interviews with a person that's mentally ill? By your logic. Because they don't have a fucking life. That's why they don't have nothing else to talk about. So Negroes are their main focus in America. That's all they ever been caring about is Negroes trying to use them for whatever they can use them for sexual reasons, for labor, whatever the hell they want to use them for. They obsessed with Negroes. They keep talking about them. Their whole life worth is worrying about a black man's penis. They're gay. They're sexually obsessed with Negroes. What do the police do? They ride around in the black neighborhood all day long, stalking black people. That's what they do. It's real. They ain't never focused on what the hell going on in their own damn community. Yeah, I've been seeing white male rage against black women on the internet for over a decade. Like that's nothing new to me. I see it all the time. So, and trust, white males don't have to care about black women's education because most black women not gonna make no decent money anyway, so they don't really care. They just don't like black women flexing about their education because they want to humble black women and let them know you still inferior. You still need to understand your place and station. You ain't shit without us white males co-signing your ass. So even if you have an education, so what? We still gotta co-sign you and let you through the door for you to be successful. So that's just them putting black women in their place. Like, so you still a nigga. Y'all know what they be trying to do. They just be letting black women know. They always doing that. They always trying to check black women. Like, I don't care if, just like Beyonce when she won that country award, they won't. You see how they won't let it go? They keep talking about it and won't shut the hell up. They obsessed with her winning that country award. It's them checking her. Like, bitch, that's our award. That's ours, and you don't deserve it. And we not acknowledging you as a country singer. Period. And we're gonna keep mentioning it because we're gonna make you understand it. We're not gonna shut up. We're not moving on. We're gonna keep these bitches gonna talk about this for probably the rest of their lives and probably for years to come. They're not letting that go. And you won't see another black woman win that shit again. They're gonna make sure that never happens again. See, Beyonce was just your token black woman to win that award so they can, because they always doing that. They always trying to give black people some little tokenism. Oh, she the first black person to do it. Shut the fuck up. It's 2025, bitch. Nobody care. I get tired of that shit. Tired of hearing that shit. Like, this the first black person to do this. Oh, the first black. Oh, she broke records. I don't care. Who cares? They doing that because they trying to throw y'all niggas a bone. That's the only thing they doing. Trying to say, here, Negro. Oh, look at Beyonce, the light skin, the pale skin black girl. Look, look what we gave her. See, you're welcome here. Not really, but at least you got the award. That's just a way for them to try to get black women to act like we really want a part of their little whack ass world. Like we didn't create all of this shit. They want us not to know that. They think we stupid. Like they be, it'd be so funny watching them talking shit about Blue Ivy. Like they'll be on the comments talking about Blue Ivy can't dance, and I'm like, oh god, do we have these rhythmless beasts really sitting on the internet talking about who can't dance? Shut your corny ass up. Shut up. They really be trying to be important. You shut up. You can't even play nobody. Like, where are your kids coming up with anything in life? Like, y'all don't even have nothing. Y'all can't trend nothing. Only thing you can do is look to black people about what we're doing in order to even trend shit in your own community. Get your ass out of here. And the sad part is they really think we listening to that dumb ass shit. Like, they really be thinking we sitting over here thinking about how they feel about our dancing. They really think that shit. Like black people sitting around like, oh my god, white people think we can't dance. Man, shut the hell up. Ain't nobody, shut up. Why are you talking? You ain't relevant as hell. Nobody cares about your opinions. Like, nobody cares. They be wanting to be seen and heard so bad. It's so damn weird. How they stalk black people on the internet is weird as hell. Like, ill. And the internet is real reflective. That's really reflective of how they are in real life. They just ain't gonna say nothing in your face. But that's how they are. That's what they really be doing. They be sitting on the internet stalking your ass and stalking you in your real life. Like I said, they always sizing you up. As soon as you go somewhere, they looking at you, examining your ass, staring at you and looking at you and dissecting your appearance and everything about you. Being weird as hell. Minding it. You see how they can't mind their business? They weird. Always trying to get on somebody's fucking nerves. It's like your life is miserable, bitch. Nobody care about you. You're miserable and you're insane. Like, look at your shit. Look at what you gotta live with in your own brain, bitch. You a fucking weirdo. You weird. And then these little sick bitches go around trying to act like they not doing nothing. Like they need to think they fooling somebody. You're not fooling anybody, you dumb bitch. You're dumb for thinking you're fooling somebody. All of us black people know you're a fucking weirdo. We all know it. It's not a secret. We all know it. We all talk about it. We know it. We we don't get around each other and be scared to talk about your ass. We're talking about you being weird to each other often. So, yeah. So, yeah. It's just weirdos. But like I said, back to the original point. That's what this case is about. This case It's definitely about white males trying to gas themselves up, trying to make black males look like the only degenerate males on earth, trying to make Becky in fear of white males, I mean black males, and running to her daddy for help and comfort. I'm trying to make these white women victims and shit. And I'm like, but y'all sexualize the shit out of black males. Y'all predatory against them. The way you uh sexually exploit black dudes is kind of weird. Y'all do that shit more with them than they do it the other way around. And I'm talking about just the imagery. I ain't talking about, you know, them having sex with white women. I'm talking about just the way they exploit them, the way they fetishize them in the media and shit, and the way they sexualize them. They do that. But is Negroes raping Becky like Becky's accusing these Negroes of doing? I really believe they are. But it's another way to look at that. Because if they're being hypersexualized, which they definitely are, you don't want to give them that false sense of confidence to have sex with white women. You don't want to give them that shit. You giving them that complex about being Mr. Mandingo coming to freaking fuck all these white women and stuff. Y'all don't want to put that in their heads. So yep, they just like I told you these white dudes have a sexual fetish and obsession with black dudes. They love stalking them and talking about them every 5 fucking minutes, and they love promoting them with white women and having shit to do with these Negroes. Um, they're not never separate from the Negro. They never not talking about the ashy Negro. So clearly they have an obsession with Negro males on a weird level. So that's why we got to hear about these Negroes so much because they're obsessed with them. And that's why these bitches are over here in this comment section obsessing about my commentary. Go away, stupid bitch. You don't have to be here. Bye. Wasn't talking to you. Bye bye. Always talking about Negroes, always worrying about Negroes. Just like these little dumb bitches are over here to worry about everything that I'm saying and stalking my content. That's what they do. It's just something they normally just typically do. Obsessing about black people. They think they own black people. They think they fucking in charge of black people and they gonna tell us what the hell to do and supervise our conversations. Yeah, that's what they think. Just a pack of weirdos. I'm just loving like watching them embarrass themselves by stalking me and proving that they're nasty and disgusting and weird is fun for me because they just try to gas themselves up and bitch, I'll never see you like you want me to see your weird ass. You just a nasty ass disgusting group of freakos to me. You're inferior to me. I don't give a fuck about you on any kind of level, like at all. You're not a concern. You're just a weird psychotic ass problem. No, I'm definitely not miserable, and I don't stalk people on the internet to prove it. So I'm in my own lane. I'm just doing whatever I want to because I fucking can. Just being a grown ass adult who does what she wants to do. That's all. And it ain't nothing you stupid ass bitches gonna do about that at all. You're not having no control over that at all. So that's it. That's it. That's all. And you just gonna stay pressed about it because you ain't got no life to care about nothing else. Because you're nasty, recessive, and weird. So that's your lifestyle. Obsessing about black people, stalking black people 24/7, worrying about what black people are doing all day, every day. Yeah, that's what y'all do all day. It's sick and weird. And you're the only nasty, recessive ass weirdos who does that on planet Earth. Literally the only ones that does that weird, psycho, obsessive, fucking weird ass shit. Y'all the only ones do it. Because no other groups give a damn like that. We definitely don't care about you. We don't care about you. Fucking weird ass bitches. Now these little nasty ass parasites over here trying to convince me that they don't care about black people. They're over here stalking a black woman and trying to convince a black woman that they're stalking that they don't care about black people. Okay, weirdo. Not gonna work. But like I said, they obsessed with Diddy's penis. It's just a sexual obsession. White males are very gay. They just they're not human. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not all the way 100% real human male. So I really feel like that's a part of their mental problem with Negroes. So it's just a weird thing that they got going on. So they always worried about what black males are doing sexually. They always worried about what black males are doing sexually. I was talking about what black males are doing sexually. They're very obsessed with black males on a sexual level. They promote it all day, and they just nasty and weird. It's like they really think black people they little pets that they control or something. They fucking psychotic and deranged. And they think we don't know like that they're fucking crazy. They think we don't know it. They think they hiding it real well. And they just like normal people walking around minding their business, taking care of their bills and families and stuff. Like, nah, bitch. We know that's not what you really doing. You're weird. Like I said, you can't, these white males in the media, they can't get enough of talking about all of these Negroes and they sex escapades. And that's how I figured out Negroes is in some gay shit with the white man. Cause these dudes be acting like they the white man's bitch. The whole way they conduct themselves is like they the white man's wife or girlfriend or something. And I've been figured that out. It's the energy. It ain't right. That's all these little weird ass white dudes do. That's all these weird white dudes do on the internet is literally sit around and listen to black women's content. And I've been seeing they weird motherfucking ass do this like for a decade. They probably just created the internet to stalk black people and surveillance them on the internet. I really believe that. Weird ass pieces of shit. They always subscribe to black people's channels. Anytime you can go on any comment section, you see they white asses on every black person's videos talking about something. I'm white and I don't think that. I'm white. Shut the fuck up. Why are you here? Why the fuck are you here? Why are you here? I'm not your friend, dumbass. I don't want to talk to you. They don't have any sense. No life having ass, wild ass beast. These nasty ass, parasite ass bitches with no life. Just worrying about what black people are doing all day. Their whole worthless ass life is literally predicated on what black people are doing and what we're doing, what we're saying. It's just nasty. They don't have shit to live for. And they embarrass the fuck out of themselves stalking people. Cause what you think that's a flex, bitch? It's not. Your skin is nasty, you stink, and you're weird. Can you get the fuck out of my face and leave me the hell alone? Oh, you can't, cause you ain't got nothing else to do. Look at your sad, worthless, pathetic ass existence. Look at your shit. Bitch, don't nobody wanna be you. Who the fuck wanna be you? You're undesirable, you're not attractive. Bitch, it ain't enough money in the fucking world to make somebody give a fuck about you. It's just not enough. It ain't. You're nasty. Go the fuck away. We don't like you. Most of us don't like you. We don't want to talk to you. We don't want to socialize with you. We don't want to sit with you. We don't want nothing to do with you. We just don't. These bitches spend 24 hours on the internet stalking and talking to black people who don't care about their dumb ass. Blocking them like a billion times in a row, and they just still keep talking. And getting blocked like the stupid bitches they are. But will it ever be enough blocking? No. Cause these nasty ass oily head bitches gonna keep getting their words in. They just pathetic. That's their life though. That's their whole culture. That's their life. That's just what they do. They just fucking just repulsive. And they know they stink and they know they nasty. And the sad part is they know that we don't like their ass and they don't care. They're an embarrassment. It's embarrassing, but they're just not embarrassed. Psychotic ass bitch. Just talking, running their mouth, saying the same thing over and over again. So pathetic. And ain't achieving not a damn thing. How sad is that? To go through life doing repetitive shit with no achievements. The shit is sad. Oh, y'all dicks want to be. I'm gonna call them just dicks. Bitch, y'all dicks are not important. Nobody cares about it. Sorry, you an unattractive ass bitch. Nobody's attracted to you, male. Sorry, nobody wants to fuck you. That's why women are getting rid of you bitches in droves. Like, that's why. That's why your dick ain't doing it for nobody. Like, who's caring about that? Nobody. Nobody cares. Your dick has no value. You have no value. Your life has no value. I know you're upset about that, but you talking to me ain't gonna do shit for you. Cause if your dick was important, you wouldn't be here, would you? That don't make no sense. So yeah, motherfucker can't answer that. No response. Bitch, your dick is not important. Only to a white oily head bitch is your dick important. Nobody cares about your dick. You nasty bitch. And they obviously don't either. That's why you stalking black women on the internet. Because clearly you fucking with white women and shit that ain't good enough for you because you keep stalking black women on the internet, which don't make no sense. Sound like somebody a lonely ass bitch. Your dick is trash. Obviously, the more inclined women on the earth don't want to fuck you because they know something wrong with your shit and don't find it attractive. Are you mad? Are you mad? Seem like you mad. Your dick is inferior, bitch. Nobody want to fuck you, nasty motherfuckers. Who's wanting to fuck you without a whole bunch of money being attached? Who's doing that? I done tried to tell y'all this. Your dick ain't shit. It's your money that bitches are after, not your dick. Sorry, nobody wants to fuck you. That's why you're having an inferiority complex breakdown. That's why you're stalking women on the internet. This is why you're doing that. Because you're not desired. Nobody wants you. I don't give a fuck what you have, you dirty bitch. You're stalking women on the internet, so your dick ain't shit. Because people with who can get sex whenever they want and who are attracted, they don't stalk women on the internet. So yeah. So yeah, you're not talking in here unless I approve it. So stop trying to start conversations in here. I don't know why y'all doing that. These motherfucking faggots know they dick ain't shit. That's why they stalking women on the internet in droves. They're stalking women on the internet. If your dick was worth something, then yeah, wouldn't be stalking women on the internet. Like you wouldn't be doing that. You would have better shit to do with your time. Clearly you're incels. Clearly you are sexually frustrated because women don't want to have sex with your raggedy ass. And don't want to procreate with your faggot ass neither. Or maybe that's just mainly a black woman issue because we don't want your nasty dick ass. And that's your problem. You can get all these other women to fuck your dirty self. But you can't get us to do it. Somebody's mad. Somebody's mad. The incels are losing it. Bitches is always on here. It's just not looking too hot for them. Just constantly embarrassing their damn self. Making themselves look even more disgusting and repulsive and unattractive. That's all the fuck that's gonna happen, bitch. You just looking worse and worse, motherfucker. Ain't nobody trying to fuck with y'all. Who want that nasty ass shit? And even if a bitch do fuck with it, she's a loser. Like the fuck, there ain't no bitch, nobody, no other females gonna be looking at as something that we want to be doing. Like she's just a clown. Like who the fuck gonna take her seriously? Y'all motherfuckers out here playing for women to gas y'all up. That shit is embarrassing. Y'all gotta pay for a gas up. That's how nasty y'all asses are in real life. They just obsessed with black. Well, you have to understand these bitches are in here because they obsessed with black women. They don't care about. This ain't about white women and other women. They don't even stalk other races of bitches. They don't never get stalked on the internet. You don't never see these fucking weirdo ass parasites in other races of women's chat box stalking them 24/7 and making comment after comment after comment after. Like you gotta block them about a billion fucking times. Like the white women ain't dealing with that on the internet. They're not. They're not. But you can see how black women are gaslit And then how these other little ashy ass, retarded ass bitches speaking for the black female collective, who nobody assigned these bitches to speak for black women. But excuse me, as you can see, they have their little talking heads. These bitches ain't, they just saying dumb shit nobody wants to hear, and they're being, they numbers look like it's just big numbers of black women looking at that dumb ass shit. So, yeah, like, these are some fucking clowns. They don't have no life, and they're an embarrassment, and they don't care because they life ain't worth nothing. When your life ain't shit, and you don't have no reason to live, you not gonna really care about embarrassing yourself. These are parasites on this earth. They don't have shit. Black women are their source of everything. They don't have anything on their own. They're fucking nasty, degenerate trash. And they can't even survive if black women don't survive. Just a nasty ass fucking recessive parasite. That's all the hell they are. So they're going to be here running their fucking mouth for dear life. Because it is for dear life. That's exactly why they run in their mouth. Because it's literally for dear life. And these ashy ass primitive fucking nigga beast banshees. I don't know why they be thinking they saying something or doing something. Bitch, you ain't shit. Like, you just a dumbass bitch. And that be the reason why these ashy primitive ass fucking whores are on my channel. Cause they don't have nowhere to be either. Who gives a fuck about these bitches? Nobody. Ain't got no man to give a fuck about your raggedy ass. And what else do you have popping off? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Nothing nobody cares about. I mean, at this point, you ashy hoes, only thing you can flex is that you have some dirty ass male that nobody cares about. That's the only thing you can really flex. That's the only way you can compete in life, is you have to have a male be there to do everything for you, or just be there with your crusty ass to validate your ass, because you literally ain't shit without a male around. By your logic, your mentality. Like, you're a pathetic ass bitch and nobody's checking for you and nobody wants to be you, and yeah, you're lame. That's just how you look. And anyone who's intelligent and has any kind of level of class or self-respect are not going to have their kids around your kids, because we know bitches like you create ghettos and poverty. So yeah, nobody want nothing to do with that shit. And you're mad about it. And you're mad because you know it's true. You're the fucking dumpster queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you create, is trash. And you're mad. And bitch, you gonna stay mad because you're at the bottom of the food chain and you ain't coming up. Sorry, you're not. You're not cared about. Nobody's cared about you. Nobody's worried about you. Nobody's acknowledging you. Nobody gives a damn about you. That's just is what it is. So, y'all, I am getting my money up. It's up. Why are you worrying about my money, bitch? Why don't you get your money up, you faggot ass bitch? And why don't you get a life and stop coming in my chat room talking to me? Go talk to somebody who want to talk to your roach ass. Fucking bum bitch. Somebody's garbage is in my chat room speaking to me. Somebody come get your garbage out of my chat room. Get it. Get this shit out of here. Get these little bum ass fucking males out of my chat room. Get it out. Why y'all can't clean this nasty shit up is what I don't get. I don't get it. I mean, you have a lot of dirty assholes that's like feeling like they the cleanup bitch, and these males ain't a problem like that. And I don't understand why they can't get their trash out of my chat room. I'm not understanding that. Get your faggot ass emasculated male better bitch out of my chat room worrying about my money and what my finances in my life. Get that shit out of here. Get it out. Yep, I'm financially stable and you're mad, bitch. You're mad because you're a faggot who has to buy pussy and stalk women on the internet and probably get handouts in life because you're a bitch. So, I mean, you're an effeminate, emasculated male. So, you would need handouts in order for anybody to even have any association with your raggedy ass. So, you the type, bitch, because we know that you in this chat room to run your mouth to a female on the internet because you don't have no masculinity and you're a fucking faggot. So, you the type that be bragging about all of your handouts in life like somebody care. Bitch, you're emasculated. You're valueless, bitch. Nobody cares about you. Any female dealing with you is dealing with an emasculated bitch who likes to argue with women online. That shit is embarrassing. It ain't enough money in the fucking world that'll ever make that shit look cute. So that's a dusty ass bitch. Any female even associating with your raggedy ass. And I'm better than her, and I'm better than your raggedy faggot ass. Period. You're a fucking bum on the internet. Of course you're poor. Why would you be rich? You don't have a life. You're in my chat room at damn near 1 o'clock in the morning, bitch. So that says a lot about your life. Faggot ass bitch. You males are faggots. You're nasty. You're dirty. You're primitive. You're inferior. You're unattractive. You're recessive. You stink. You're nasty. I mean, it ain't nothing more repulsive than you motherfuckers. You're the bottom of the food chain. No woman would have sex with you unless she getting paid a lot of money and she's a whore. Those are the only type of women that you can get. So stalking black women on the internet ain't gonna change your lifestyle. It's really just not. So you can say whatever the hell you want to about me. I'm not giving a fuck, and I'm gonna block your ass out of my chat room because you're a stalker. And you want to shut the hell up. So you're just gonna keep getting blocked over and over and over again, and your opinions literally don't matter because you're that nasty stank ass skin and your existence is repulsive on the highest level. So it ain't nothing you gonna do that's gonna be better than me where I'm gonna be inferior enough to care about your opinion. Do you understand that? Probably not. It really ain't. I can't say it enough. It ain't enough times that I can make that clear. Cause you're a stupid ass bitch. So you're not gonna willfully shut the hell up and realize nobody gives a fuck about you. You're just gonna keep talking and talking and talking. That's what you're gonna do. You ain't got no life, bitch. I'm talking to all you faggots that's in my chat room. That's who I'm talking to. Damn, you're slow too. You're dumb. You don't know who I'm talking to. The stalker, the dumb bitch who won't willfully leave. That's who I'm talking to. Bitch, you not about to. Who are you talking to? Why are you talking to yourself? It ain't no you. Y'all motherfuckers in here trying to have conversations with nobody. Like that shit is embarrassing. You talking to a black screen. Number one, number two. You trying to have conversations with other people who are in the chat who are getting blocked. That's embarrassing. Y'all motherfuckers still on the internet day after day. I mean, it's so pathetic. I'm living my life and look at what y'all doing. It's embarrassing. And y'all really think y'all doing something. What do y'all think y'all doing? That's the bitch, you embarrassing yourself further and further and further. Showing that you ain't got no life and that you weird as fuck. I mean, that's all you're doing. You just proving your inferiority to me. That's it. And it's you're psychotic. Because y'all talking to y'all damn self in here. Like, y'all literally on here talking to yourselves. You you have truly. I mean, why are you arguing with the damn with a black screen? You so damn dumb. Don't nobody care about you, you weirdo. You don't even have to be in here talking to me. Like you don't. You're not. Everything you're saying is irrelevant. I'm gonna block you out of here. You're not saying nothing to me that I care about. You're not having no conversation with me. You stupid bitch. You embarrassing yourself by continuing to talk to a black screen and nobody cares about what you're saying. Like you're dumb. It's really not processing that you slow. Just stupid. But this just makes my argument more prevalent about not dealing with these faggot ass males. They too damn dumb. They got women out here procreating with this trash. Like y'all need to really tighten up, cause y'all really out here procreating with that shit. These retards that keep coming in here talking to their damn self. That shit is this pathetic. Who the fuck will want to have anything to do with that? That's nasty. Everything is making my point. Who? It's like y'all love proving my point. Y'all love solidifying my whole thought process, man. It's like y'all helping me out. Like the hell? Why would y'all want to do that? Cause that wasn't the goal, was it? The goal was to try to make somebody look crazy, right? Yeah, y'all failed miserably at that one. Just fucking weird and primitive. But yeah, like I said, yeah, Diddy. This definitely some trollery going on, and yeah, I think he's going to get off. I mean, not get off. I think he's going to go to jail. I'm sorry. Hell no, he's not getting off. So yeah, I don't care how they spinning it. I don't care how they trying to paint the narrative that he's going to probably get off. More than likely, he's not getting off. So they just try to make y'all think that because they want to do a switcheroo on you and make you look stupid. But the system will prevail. Like the system will operate like it's supposed to. Period. I don't know how OJ got off. I mean, they still, and that's another thing about because you see how they keep bringing up OJ in this case. They keep acting like this case is equivalent to the OJ case, and I really don't even see no similarities with the two cases. Why? Because it's dealing with two black dudes. And if you say this because they black, then you already racializing the case. You making it about race when you compared it to OJ when it's not a murder trial. So yeah, definitely they racializing it by even comparing it. And you know that OJ shit will never happen again, right? They don't play about that shit. They won't even let that shit go. So yeah, they not about to let no OJ situation happen again. Will one of these ashy fools get off looking like they beat the system? Yeah, right. So yeah, man. You already know that ashy ass nigga going Zion, and then didn't all the other ashy niggas go down? they pulling a marathon on that ass anyway. It's a marathon. It's a Nick Nall lock away marathon going on. So any nigga to get accused of some shit and they exposed in the media and they have all of these cases being stacked against them, they're all going to jail. They're not getting off. It's open season on Negroes as it should be. Open season, being open season on their ass. All of the police shootings, unarmed shootings and shit, and you know, strangling them to death in public. Y'all know what's been going on. So yeah, these white males are trying to prove a point. We killing your black man. You better go out there and get pregnant and have more black men because these black males are drying up. Like somebody give a damn. The fuck out of here. Because I promise you, that's their goal. That's exactly their goal. It's trying to make you think all the black men are dying off. They keep on just castrating them. You know what I'm saying? Just beating them up, shooting them up, locking them up. Oh, I don't give a damn. They didn't want us to care about it. They want us to be so stressed out and distraught, fighting over Negroes and trying to compete to get us a nicknog. No, we're not doing none of that stupid. Well, these other bobbleheads probably falling for that crap, but I'm not. I'm not. Trying to act like these Negroes some little sacred jewels or something. Man, get the fuck out of here. That's what they doing. Trying to make us feel like, oh, we don't have our black man. White dudes are obsessed with us, yo. They fucking weird. And they really think we want to be Becky. Bitch, we don't want to be Becky. We don't want to be that bitch. Under no circumstances do we want to be that bitch. And we don't want you. We don't want you. We don't fucking want you, and we don't want to be Becky. That's never gonna happen. It ain't happening. We don't care how many Negroes mess with Becky. We don't want to be Becky. We don't want to be her. Period. We don't want what she has. We don't want nothing to do with her life. We don't want to be her. And we don't want you under any circumstances. We don't fantasize about being with you. We find it disgusting. Disgusting. That's just that. So I don't know what you're gonna do about that. Probably not shit, cause you what you gonna do? Nothing. Like we don't fuck with you. We don't like you. We don't care about you. And that's just that. You ain't gonna make us care or none of that. It really ain't nothing you can do. We're literally going to the grave and not messing with you. Not liking you, we not feeding you, we ain't doing none of that. We don't care about you. That's just that. Period. They just don't get it. It's like they just want to. I don't know. It's not a competition because it's like it is what it is. What I'm saying is what it is. So that's that. That's what it is. It's not gonna be nothing else. It's gonna be that. That's what's gonna be. It ain't my opinion ain't changing. It ain't changing. You males are weird, and you're not going anywhere. And all of the stalking in my chat room and stalking in real life and all the stuff you're doing proves that. It's just proving it, my point. So I think you're nasty, and I don't have nothing to do with you in real life. So that's great for me. Like I'm always gonna be on top of things. Because y'all dirty asses won't be acceptable. Period. I'm not having that nasty crap around me or nothing. Just not. And y'all just don't have no power. Scums of the earth. Let me go ahead and get up off of here, y'all. As I pretty much said whatever I had to say about this whole Diddy thing, and yeah, that's just what was on the brain, and that's it, y'all. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.